So, let's do the classic intro. Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to Age of Engineering mod pack. Today, apparently, with just me, Jason McRae. Welcome guys, welcome. So, on the last stream, we did pretty much, well, not much. Remco made the blast furnaces. And these two guys, the Enervator and Energizer, but we can't power them just yet. And what I was personally doing was not much. I made a canola farm, which is not automated at all, and greenhouses from a calculator. Sia, Quetesia. So currently we have like 21 coal dust here, 3 coal dust here, because it's not running on power because we don't have power. So that's what I would like to end up doing today, hopefully. So, yeah, Pigman friend is joining you in the stream, yeah. So, as I said, today power problems and power production, but before I will do that, I want to kinda redo the setup that Remco made. So what actually this does is, well, what it should do is when the bat box is not full, it will drop coals from dropper, it will tick once, and it will drop one coal into the hopper and into the generator. So it's pretty much like a automated way of, like, yeah, making power and stuff. I am not 100% sure it's really needed, because, yeah, but still, it's pretty handy, it's nice looking, but there is an issue, and that is sometimes when this will drop down, this will tick. It will put down one coal, but if the machines are running and the bat box is still being emptied out, then no more coal will drop. So I want to fix that. So for that, I need pretty much not much things. The very first thing I need is, well, take this apart. So let's break all the stuff Remco did. Holy crap, what's going on outside? There's fucking trucks going here and there. Yeah. So I'm just going to break all of this, because it's not needed. Okay, let's go back up and break this and this. Alright. So, do I have any dirt? Let's get some dirt. Dirt. Only 21 pieces. Okay. But hey, I just need to fix this. Alright. So, I will still keep the redstone piece here. Actually, don't need to. I can make it even more compact. Yeah. So I will do it this way. Yeah. So what I need is a timer. So let's make one. There are a couple ways of making timer. I was thinking about doing it from the super circuit maker, but problem with that, we don't have ender pearls. I think we don't. Let's check the mob drops. Yeah, we have like 1 ender pearl, and for that we would need 3. So I don't really want to kill the pigments, but they are fucking annoying. And they are wearing fucking huge armor. Okay, let's just kill them. Well, if they will not kill me first, right? Okay, they will kill me first. I'm not good Minecraft fighter. I don't really enjoy fighting in Minecraft, so I'm terrible at it. But I think this should be fine. I don't know, do you know of any way how to prevent pigments to come through the portal and just, well, basically spawn in here? Because it's very annoying. I mean, I could try to do something like this. So let's make slabs. And let's make one fence gate. So that should, in theory, that should work. This is not a fence gate, this is fence gate. Right? Yeah. So, in theory, I should be able to just block it like this. And I know it's going to look like ass, but this might work. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And yeah, they can't go through. So if they will spawn inside a portal, which should not be an issue. Alright, so back to crafting the timer. And this is a second thing what I want to fix, the garage doors. So, timer. Two options, either RF tools, which requires clock and machine frame, which is not an option, or a normal timer, which is a redstone torches, clock and stuff. So this is the way to go. So I need 4 pieces of gold, redstone, I need, well, a little bit more redstone, I will need even a little bit more sticks. Do we have any sticks? No, we don't. So, torches, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a clock. And I just need stone. Do we have stone? Yes, we do. Nice. So here is the timer. And I'm going to put the timer in here. Actually, I can do it this way. And I'm going to set the timer to 800 ticks, so which is 40 seconds, which is exactly how long it takes the coal coke to burn inside the generator. So what will happen is, if the bat box is not full, it will tick every 40 seconds, which will cause the droppers to drop the coal. And if the bat box still not be full, then it will continue ticking every 40 seconds. So I can demonstrate by, I don't know what, I'm low, for example, on sand, so I can put a macerator in. It will start draining the power from the internal buffers of the generators, then from the bat box. And you can see on the left in the tooltip, the power is 15, but when it drops, it will start ticking. When it drops. And yeah, it gives me sand, nice. And there we go. So it disabled the redstone signal, so this should take in about 40 seconds, and it should drop down the coal coke from the droppers into there. There is another option for this. We could use the transfer nodes with filters, which is with these, the transfer filters, and set this to a single item instead of unlimited. So it would basically do the same, and it would only keep one item always in there. Which, well, if it would receive a redstone signal, but yeah. Oh! Ticked, and there we go. It's filling up, and it will emit a redstone signal when it hits around 39,000 EU. So that's fixed, that's working. Awesome. So now to fix the garage doors. So what I want is to keep it opened. So let's press the button, it should open it. I have a feeling that there is actually a bug with the garage doors. They should close, but they don't. Or maybe they should not, but I don't know. And now they close when I don't want them to close. Interesting. But yeah, as you can see, when it kind of receives a redstone signal, or well, not redstone signal, but block update, then it opens or closes, which is annoying. So I'm going to force it to have the redstone signal and the block update. So that means I need to dig down. And this is Remco's setup. Like, what he did is when you stepped on the pressure plate, it activated the redstone repeaters. They were all set to 4 ticks, so it basically delayed it, and it activated another redstone signal, which closed the door then. So I'm going to break pretty much all of this because it's not needed at all. Yeah, of course the door will close, so let's just do this. I don't need this, and we don't need that. Okay, let's fix the hole. Cool. So now I will need pretty much. Let's dig here, because that's where the other pressure plate will be. And I want to do this. Redstone, redstone, redstone. Yep. And now I will use the super circuit maker for this. So, what I need is this guy. It's a redstone circuit, which is just 6 slabs. And it will give me 12, so it's very, very cheap. So, boom and boom, 12 redstone circuits. We just need 1. But, oh, Remco already made them, okay. Well, doesn't matter really. So let's put this away. This doesn't belong here, it belongs here. So, and I will need a quartz thingy. This guy, the quartz resonator, which is 3 obsidian and 3 blocks of quartz. For quartz, we could go to nether, or maybe Remco already went to the nethers. Cool, so we have some of these. We need 3 of these and some obsidian. 3 of these. And it will give me 6 resonators. Great. I will also need a tiny redstone. And last thing is a screwdriver, which is 2 iron and lapis. Oops. There we go. So, the redstone circuit will go here. And as you can see, it connects to the redstones. And then I will do this. So, boop, boop, boop. There we go. Basically, you click the tiny pile of redstone onto there to place it. And I'm going to put a resonator in the middle. With a with a screwdriver, I will right-click the resonator and I will set it to 40 ticks, which is 2 seconds. I think it can be even just 20 ticks. Let's set it to 40. And last thing is to set the outputs, because let's just get the pressure plate, for example. So I'm going to put it here for now, just to demonstrate, because right now, as you can see, it's not doing anything. And actually, let's not use the weighted ones, because they are just terrible. I have no idea why Remco went with those. I'm just going with a normal stone ones. And eventually I think we could make the plier sensitive pressure plate, which is actually something that I can do right now because it's just copper. Okay. I thought it's a little bit more expensive, but hey, it's just the copper. So let's do these. Cool. So I know stone pressure plates are not machine stuff, but whatever. So now, if I will step on it, it emits a signal, but the signal is not being put anywhere at all. So what I want to do is shift right click with the screwdriver onto here, and it will now make it, well, allow the redstone to travel through this. As you can see, the resonator ticked, and the resonator, what it does is basically a repeater. Yeah. So it holds the signal and then puts it out. There we go, but it's not coming out to this side, so I will need to shift right click on here. And I just right click on here to say, hey, you can connect to the outside. So now it should open the door. Should. Let's set the other side as well. There we go. So actually, this is just for a block update. So this should work. I hope. Let's just fix this and do this and do this. Let's actually dig here so I can see the redstone signal actually triggering. Yeah, it triggers, nice. It closes because, like, it was opened. But now opens and closes. Nice. And I'm going to put this one in here. So we are fine, and it's foolproof. You can run back and forth however you want, and it will never break, at least from my testing. So that's basically that. Fixing stuff, making sure that some stuff works. And now to the main part, which is power production. So we will have, or I will make 2 water wheels, because I've decided that they are pretty much the best. They are fairly easy to set up, and like going with windmills, we would need to go very, very high, which is like, it would just be a pillar and it would not really look good. Like, I could place a windmill on top of the hill, but it will produce so little energy that it's not really worth it. So let's start working on that. Of course, I want to clear my inventory from the shit I am carrying, because I don't need all the shit I'm carrying. This, let's put this here. So we need these guys, water wheels. They need water wheel segments and steel, not a problem. The segments are just whole bunch of treated wood and treated sticks. So I need some wood, which is here. I will need planks. I have 8 logs. I need more, definitely I will need more, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll definitely need more, just 32. Let's go and chop some trees down. And it's like, it's nothing that like I will have too much of treated wood, because I will use it for some decoration as well. Alright, let's see. So I need 4 water wheels. They need, each one needs 4 water wheel segments. So that's 16 of these, and 16 times 3 is... No, I'm not using calculator. 48. So 48, and this I can turn into sticks. It's not going to be definitely enough. Yeah, I need more. So I need half a stack. Oh, hello Remco. I forgot to tell you today I won't be joining because I was gonna do some school stuff with someone around this time, as you went live after I wanted to call him on Discord. Oh, No worries, man, no worries. I have plans. So let's get these and let's make more segments. There we go. And I will need for steel. No, I don't have steel here. I should have steel here. Here, yeah. So 4 of these. And 4 water wheels. Nice. So this is what is going to be turning. Now, what I need is a kinetic dynamo. Which is this one. It's 3 ingots, redstone, and copper coil block, which is LV wires, which is copper wires, which is some copper plates. I will need 8 of these. Well, I will need 16 of these because I'm making 2 dynamos. So each one gives me, yeah, so that's 2 crafts. 4 crafts, and so I need 16 ingots. A little bit low on copper. So let's plate it down. Like, well, I mean, like low on copper, that's not actually true. We have a whole bunch of stuff here, which is not being processed. So yeah, now that if I would be running a macerator as well, these 2 generators will not keep up on like filling it up. So even if it will start dropping, thanks to the timer behind it, it will still drop coal into these. And yes, it's true, I could swap the coal coke for the enriched coal, which we can now get thanks to the prune seeds. But like, yeah, I don't see it like necessary, really. So let's just start on getting the one. So do we have shears? No, but we have engineer's wire cutters. That's also going to work. So let's get sticks. So that's 1 coil. We also need Eniori crystals, so we need 2 of those. And to get Eniori, it's just using the atomic reconstructor, throw it on the ground, press the button, psst, and we have Enioris. So boom, boom, copper coil block, some iron, block, and redstone. And the first kinetic dynamo. I was going to say kinetic, but well, it doesn't really make sense. Kinetic. What about the hanging blocks in the north? You mean those? What about them? Like they are there since the beginning. Also, make the wheel under them and make the water fall from them. I think better would be to like use a cave stream, cave water stream. So what I could do is have the water wheels there and have the water coming from the mountain instead of floating blocks. Yes! Yeah, that might be much better. So, which means actually, I can still do it in here. Because, like, getting the power, I don't know. You know what, let's make it in here. And we will use 2 sets of these. One for this, or maybe we'll use power from both of them and just split it where it needs to be split. So it will not be like dedicated for the farms and dedicated for the factory or base or whatever.